If you can hear me, maybe you heard me just humming a little Christmassy song. If you can see me, you might see that I'm wearing something on my head, and it's an L thing. Our letter of the week is L. So I'm wearing pretend Christmas lights on my head right now. These are the Christmas lights. These don't light up anymore. You might know what they need, something new. Batteries. So they don't light up, but I still could tell they're lights. Even if they don't light up, they're my Christmas lights. Because today we're going to be talking about Christmas things and something that starts with L that isn't lights. So I'll take off my lights. There's something else. And it keeps showing up in all of these different books about Christmas. This is our letter L today. And L is sometimes an easy letter for people to do because if you're able to hold some kind of crayon, marker, something, and if you're able to make a straight line up and down, look, I just made a lowercase l. 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 The straight line is the lowercase l. Then if you want to get a little fancier and make a capital L, uppercase, then you make a line down and then go over. Line down, go over. Line down, go over. We're going to do something else in our journal later. But that is our letter L. So I'm going to save my journal for another time. I'll need a new page because I just did so many L's on this page, but I'll come back and I'll do it again. When I said L, do you see something sticking out a little bit? L, L. My tongue sticks out a little bit when I say L. Like if I wanted to say light, my tongue went out. Some people, when they say light, their tongue doesn't go out and they say yite or white. When your tongue goes out, it starts to make the L sound like light, light. And now I'm going to say a new word, ladder. Ladder? Do you know what a ladder is? Or what a ladder is for? I'll show you somebody who is using a ladder. Friends, I have 7 books to show you today. 7. Here is the first book. On the cover, you're going to see something. If you know what a ladder is, you'll be able to see it on this page if you're able to see the screen. This little part right here is a ladder. There's a ladder going up to that house. For Santa? Well, here's another book about Santa. But let me show you this one. He did not need a ladder to get on that roof. Look at this. The sleigh and the reindeer are going up there. There is no ladder. He did not need a ladder. Okay, let me show you someone who did need a ladder to do a job because they were too small. They were too little. L word, little. Look, someone has a ladder to get up on the Christmas tree. The little mouse has a ladder to hold that candy cane and be able to get it up to the tree to decorate. That little mouse is decorating with a candy cane. So that ladder right there, that's really helpful to decorate the tree. Oh, friends, you might think this is a ladder. I'm looking at the picture and I'll show it to you, but it is not a ladder. Look who is decorating the tree without a ladder. So Curious George is the monkey. And he's climbing up this Christmas tree, but that is not a ladder. That is a crutch, like a cane that can be put underneath your arms, like in your armpit, to be able to help you walk if you're having limited mobility in a leg. So if one of your legs isn't working to help you walk, this can help support you while you're walking. That is not even where his foot is. I'm looking so close up. That is not. He's not even using it like a ladder. Curious George did not need a ladder. Even though he's little, the way his body works is for climbing in a way that worked so well. He did not need a ladder. Okay, let me show you something else that did not need a ladder. And then one that did. It's about a star. Oh, this is the sleeping page. This is a story about baby Jesus sleeping. And there's a star in the sky. This star right here, that's just a star in the sky. It didn't need a ladder to get up there. It's already in the sky. That's what that friend is pointing at. They did not need a ladder to get up in the sky. But look at this friend. This friend is pretending to be a star. And they did need a ladder. On the cover of the book, we see right away, this is a person pretending to be a star. And look, their feet are on a ladder. It made them taller. That's what a ladder can do. It can make you taller. It can make you be able to reach something. It can be able to make you get somewhere or do something that you couldn't do without a ladder. It helps you reach your goals. It helps you get there. It helped that friend get up high to be a star. They wanted to be up higher to be a star. It helped this friend be able to get up high to decorate with the candy cane. It helped Santa be able to get up on the roof. Sometimes you need help getting somewhere. And sometimes you'll have stairs to get up taller, higher. Sometimes you'll have somebody to lift you up. Sometimes you'll need a ladder. So that's our alphabet project. And I've taped it here with red tape to remember that's our color of the month. And we're going to make a ladder, kind of a golden-y ladder. So the pieces that I have is one long yellow rectangle. That makes me think of King Kenan and how much he loved golden things. So this will be our ladder that goes on here. Then to make the rungs, the parts of the ladder that go across for feet to climb on, then those are going to go on top of that. So this is going to be a time for a lot of glue dot practice. Because I'm telling you, those little black pieces are very little. All right, let me get some glue bottle work ready. I'm squeezing it and I'm keep looking at that hole to see if it's stuck because the glue isn't coming out very much. Oh, there it comes. So I had to like close it, wipe it off, open it again. Now I'm not opening the big white part. No. This is not supposed to be a pile of glue project. No. This is supposed to be a dot does a lot. So I have to get the little hole to work. Oh, I hear the air. That's a clue that it's ready. When you hear the air, you don't have to squeeze very hard to hear the air. And then when I put the dots on, I do not have to squeeze hard. I know Miss Brenda has been teaching a lot of people. You don't have to squeeze very hard. And if you want to try to get a smaller dot, then you've got to do a little squeeze. Little squeeze, just wait till you see the glue come out. And then a little squeeze, and that's all. And then a little squeeze, that's all. See, I'm not doing a big squeeze. Little squeeze, that's all. And you might think that's not enough glue because the dots are so little. Let me show you. A little dot does a lot. That's staying. So that was my practice. And hey, look, that looks like a number 1. That looks like a line. But remember from our journal, we saw the lowercase L is just a straight line. So this is the letter L. And now it's time for all of these teeny tiny little black rungs. These little black rectangles are going to go on this way to make this look like it's a golden ladder. This will for sure be tiny dot time for me. I'm going to really practice. And when you do it, if your dots are too big and you have glue come out of the edge, you just wipe it off. But look, I did a tiny squeeze. L is for ladder. L is for ladder. A tiny dot of glue. A tiny dot will do. L is for ladder. Oh, look, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to be sneaky and go to the bottom. Now, look, I'm not letting these touch each other because they're supposed to make the little rungs of the ladder. L is for 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 ladder. The ladder of the week is L. I'm going to put on one more ladder thing. And then I'm going to show you how this is supposed to be a ladder. Look, this is supposed to be like climb, 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 climb. It's supposed to be like one of these. Climb, 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 climb. Ladder. It's supposed to be like one of these. Climb, 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 climb. Ladder. Climb, 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 climb. Ladder. L is for ladder. L is for ladder. The ladder of the week is L. If you get some journal paper ready, I'm going to get a new paper. There's no L on it, but that's okay because I know that the letter of the week is L. I want to show you. I'm going to use green to match this one first. And I'm going to show you how you can make your ladder shapes. And when you make your ladder shapes, it's the same shapes as the letter L's. So first you make a L shape, then go right next to it a little bit and make another L shape. And then, friends, we're going to try to keep them in there. See how these black pieces, they didn't go over the edges. They stayed inside there. That's what I'm going to try to do with my crayon. Oh, that's pretty good. And I'm making these be the rungs for the ladder. That's a ladder shape. It looked like I was just going to make an L, or it looked like I was making an L, but I was turning it into a ladder. That green ladder like we saw. And then, friends, look. I also have a red ladder with a lot of rungs, a lot of little lines across. Let's draw that one with a red. Red, red, red. I'm looking in my crayon container, and I'm going to try to make it look like that other ladder with a lot of rungs. So this had a lot of space between, but now watch, look. So many. Oh, Miss Kristen, yes. And if it goes over the edge a little bit like that, that's okay. However you can do it. Look at that. I'm getting so many rungs close together. I'm trying to match that other ladder I just showed you that had a lot of rungs. Oh, I'm going to sneak one down here. Now let me see if I can sneak one in there. Oh, I did. Look. I snuck so many in there. That took a lot of muscle control for me. L is for ladder. L is for ladder. Let me show you that other ladder again. This other ladder is kind of a special ladder. This ladder is one that I bought because when I saw it at a store, I thought, oh, does it really work? This ladder has somebody attached to it. This ladder, do you see who that's supposed to be? And they're even wearing lights. This ladder is supposed to be Santa Claus. And this ladder, when I saw it, I thought, does this Santa really go up? Does this Santa really go up? And friends, watch. It works. And watch what happens when Santa gets to the top. Santa comes back down. Why do you think Santa's trying to climb up the ladder? What will he do now? He stopped. We could make up stories. Why do you think Santa's using a ladder? Maybe to get on the roof. Maybe this Santa doesn't have reindeer or a magic sleigh. And the Santa wants to get up high. So Santa, up you go. Or maybe Santa is trying to decorate the tree like the mouse. Maybe Santa's trying to put lights up somewhere. Go fix the lights, Santa. Okay, I just did. I'm coming back down now. Now I need to come down and rest. This is one of my special things. I bought it for myself. I loved it. And I'm so glad I got to show it to you. Santa climbing on a ladder. I didn't know if it would work for real, and it did work. There's somebody, so I felt excited about that. There's somebody in a book I'm about to show you, our 7th book, the last book. And I'm looking at the pages where someone kind of is smiling, like it looks like they would be happy and friendly, just like I felt happy and excited when I saw that that ladder really did work. The next page might give you a different idea, though. Because you can see some eyebrows. You can see the eyebrows on this one. So it looks like, oh, just being friendly, happy. This one, I feel like you look like you're kind of being mean, laughing. And then since I know how to read, I'm reading these words to tell you these animal friends were being mean on purpose. That's something that people do sometimes. Sometimes we say mean things on purpose, like to make fun of someone or be like, ha, ha, ha. That's what's happening here. They're telling somebody, you're funny looking. You can't be in the play. You better just help clean up. Yeah, ha, ha, ha. This is like the mean page. And the person that was having the trouble was Porcupine, was getting all of this feedback. All of these people were saying those mean things. I know they're animals. It's like I'm pretending they're people because they're talking. They're all saying things to this porcupine about how the porcupine can't do it. He's too little. He's too pokey. He can't be in the play. And I'll tell you, this porcupine runs home feeling very sad, feeling very hurt, and they're still laughing. At this page, I always wonder, where is the teacher? Because if somebody did this at my school, all of the teacher friends would go right away. We would help find out from Porcupine. Do you want to tell us what just happened? We would go over to these friends and say, tell us about what's happening, and please stop what you're doing because I see your mean eyes and I see you smiling and I hear you saying things. Please stop and let's figure this out. So maybe that happens right away next. But Porcupine does get to go home, get some comfort from Mama. Mama knows, you are the light of my life. You don't listen to those people who are saying mean things and believe it. You are the light of my life. Well, Porcupine goes back. Porcupine is back at school. They solve things where Porcupine has some work to do. The teachers would have helped. And then let me show you what happens at the end. At the very end of the book, they're starting to do their Christmas play, like they're acting out a story. And look, all of the other animals from the class are dressing up to be other characters. Even a little ducky got to be the baby Jesus. They're all dressed up, the lights are on, and they're all doing the play. And Porcupine had the job of building things, and he was in the back doing things, when all of a sudden they remembered, nobody is being the star. They were supposed to have a star, like the stars that we saw in our other two books. The one that was in the sky naturally from nature, and the one where the child was dressed up like a star and they had to climb up on that ladder. They needed a star. But all the kids were already on the stage, except for Porcupine. So all of a sudden, the people in the audience said, oh, or they smiled so big, oh, they saw something. They saw something coming to the top of the tree. Everyone scurrying around. Everyone didn't know who it would be or what they would do. But someone's coming to the top of the tree. And friends, look who's at the top. Porcupine is the star. He had all those spikes, all those pointy spines, and he got to be the star. Now here's what we never know. We never can tell, we never can see if Porcupine needed a ladder to get up the tree. And we really don't know. We really don't know what happened with this story. We don't know if he was like Curious George and just climbed up the tree without any ladder, or if he was like the mouse in this book, climbing up the tree to hang up the candy cane with a ladder. But what we do know is that Porcupine, on this page is when the Porcupine started taking care of himself and dealing with his problem. When he got hurt, when somebody was mean to him, when somebody treated him the way he should not have been treated, he got away. He got home to his mama, and they made a plan. They fixed it somehow so that Porcupine could feel like Porcupine still could go back and do his work and feel okay. And then work with the play. Oh no, where is the star? Oh my goodness, what are we going to do? We're all in the play. We don't know what to do. Porcupine knows what to do. He's running that way. There's a little ladder. I don't know if he's going to pull that over. I don't know if he's actually running to get a different ladder. All we know is on the next page, Porcupine is the star. Porcupine is the star. Don't know if Porcupine needed a ladder. But the mouse needed a ladder. The mouse needed a ladder to hang something up. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? I'm looking at that candy cane. That mouse had the candy cane. And friends, we talked about candy canes at J Week. We talked about when you might think it's just a J from our alphabet song, but really it's a candy cane about to be gone. We talked about that. And when I say candy, it sounds like a K word, but it's a C word. Well, now there's an L thing about it. I'm going to open my candy cane. Oh, Miss Kristen, what happened again? You know that candy canes break a lot when you try to open them. If your candy cane ever breaks, you're just like me. If your candy cane breaks, you're just like me. And even if you're like feeling like Porcupine, so upset, so mad, so disappointed because you wanted a whole candy cane, you maybe can't get another one and you have to only have the broken one. Good news, it still tastes yummy. And now it's kind of like I have two. And look, when it broke off a piece that looks just like the lowercase L. And then it's like I have a tiny little baby J in there and some little crumblies. So really I have more than two because I have those tiny pieces. But let me show you the L thing about a candy cane. What am I doing? Licking the candy cane. That's another L word, which maybe you could tell just by my tongue sneaking out. Lick, lick. And since I broke it and I just have a little line, I'm licking an L. Licking the L shape. Preschoolers, think about things you want to do. And if you're too little to do them, see if you can find a way to get help to do it. If someone says you're too little, you could say, can you help me? Maybe you're too little to reach something, and maybe there are safe ladders. Maybe there are safe steps for you to go on. Maybe somebody can pick you up. Maybe somebody can tell you later, another time, when your body gets bigger. Being little can be very helpful. Being little, you still have options. And I'm so glad I got to be with you today. So little friends, let's let Santa come and climb one more time to wave goodbye to us. I'm going to pretend that when Santa gets to the top that we're going to be waving goodbye. So I'll make it kind of sneaky so you can't see Santa at first, but you might hear the song if you're listening. There comes Santa. Or St. Nicholas. When he gets to the top, let's start waving goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Santa's coming down because circle time's almost over. Bye, friends. Merry Christmas.